who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Good day,
Hello,
all of you.
everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today, we have a South Indian food brand called Soru. Soru is a South Indian food brand that started as a takeaway outlet in March 2015 and has now expanded into a cloud kitchen-based multi-unit takeaway models in Chennai. The brand specializes in authentic, pocket-friendly South Indian cuisine, offering a variety of curries and rice dishes. To talk more about this brand and the business opportunity, I'm joined with A. Anandiswaran, the founder of this brand, and I'm also joined with Kaushalya. She's the key account manager, and she will be taking care of the business expansion in the southern part of India. But before we start the business, talking about the brand and the business opportunity, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have an opportunity to ask questions related to the brand or the business model. I would request you all to please keep on posting all your queries into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. And we will take up all your questions post the brand presentation. Now, I would request Alvin to please, take the lead and, introduce yourself and then also, talk about the brand and the business opportunity you are providing for the investors. And then we will take up, the questions in case you will get any in the Q&A box. Yeah, over to you, Alvin.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bharat, sir. Good day, all of you. Thanks for joining. Like Bharat sir introduced, our brand name is Soru. This is a 10 years old brand. It is basically from Pondicherry. So I would give a small brief about our brand. So then we will go to the presentation. So the brief is about, we have started this brand on 2015. The idea of starting Soru. For our Indians, we need curries for our food 3 times a day, be it breakfast or dinner or lunch. Without curry, we will not have a meal, right? Either it should be a sabji or curry, liquid portion or semi masala, but we need some kind of masala curries, right? That is the difficult part in cooking. Making a rice or chapati or some bread, that is easy. To have a side dish or curries, that is more difficult part. And that is every house, that is a big concern every day, right? Each house, the mother and the wife, or even nowadays the men, they all know how difficult to cook. So to eat for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we are cooking for 30 minutes or more. Okay. So the idea is like a curry point where you can get all the curries separately in one place. And also you get a combo, like you get everything in a South Indian restaurant. We have made it as a small curry point. So my challenge in creating this model was when I started, right? I wanted to invest in a food and beverage industries. Basically, I am a mariner. I've studied nautical science. I also studied law, and I wanted to continue in merchant navy. Same time, I wanted to do business. Same like other people who wants to work in one department and also wants to invest in a business so that in future you will have more earnings. So when I looked at it, I found food and beverage industry was good, but then the challenge was the manpower, right? You always depend on a chef model. especially when you go to a South Indian cuisine, South Indian restaurant, you are depend on a chef. And also you become a unskilled labor, even though you are an employer, you are the owner, but you are depend on the skilled labor, right? So this is one big challenge. And the next one is the investment. Nobody knows what is the investment for a restaurant. Depends on your budget. You can start a restaurant with 10 lakhs, 1 crore, 3 crore, whatever it is, right? So we don't have a right model to start with. What is the correct model to start a restaurant, right? So when a people who comes to the food and beverage industries, be it a cafe or restaurant, they all think they can start with 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, depends on their idea they are starting it. And the last one is the experience, right? So having an experience on this field, to gain that experience, by the time you will lose a lot of money, you will lose a lot of your time, energy, and everything. So we wanted to reduce all this fact. So when I started on 2015, I was a mariner. So I was keep on sailing and also running this curry point. So one thing I made it in my mind clearly, I don't want to invest a lot. I want to have a business, but I don't want to invest a lot. So I made my mind the investment should be simple and should be sufficient to run a restaurant. How to run a restaurant with a simple investment is to have a takeaway outlet. So the future is going to be more and more to the takeaway thing. Of course, we are all going to a restaurant to have a good time, to spend time with our loved ones, our partner, colleague, and everything. But how many days a week, how many days a month we want to spend in a restaurant? It's minimum, maybe one time a week or more. But we want hotel food or we want a food 3 times a day. So takeaway or Swiggy, Zomato, nowadays they are at peak. Okay. So we are used to it. But imagine you are going to a restaurant, you are buying a food or having a meal which costs 200 rupees or 300 rupees, and you are taking away the same food which is also same price, and you will get a delivery charges and packing charges extra. But for a dine-in, they are giving you ample space, they are giving you more employees to serve you, they are giving you parking and restroom and AC and the interior. Okay, that's why they charge you 200, 300 rupees for a meal. But for takeaway, to pay the same amount or more, which is unacceptable. But they still charge you because they have invested that money, so they don't have the choice. Here is the key: I am not investing that amount, so I don't charge you that much. So this direct benefit will go to the customer, and I have nothing to lose on this because I invested less. So I am not compromising anything on my profit and my quantity as well. So the curry point, okay. So we are not a pure vegetarian or pure non-vegetarian restaurant. My idea is to have as many as curries or sabjis and then fried items and masalas to have it in my place. Being a South Indian person, I know that we have a lot of South Indian curries, sabjis, and then masalas. So our focus is on homemade masalas and also the South Indian masalas like chicken fry means pepper chicken fry, squid masala, prawn masala. So we are not focusing much on the Chinese item like prawn 65 or chicken 65. That is also there, but we focus more on the masala or gravy items. Okay. Then we also have like a biryani, roti, chapati, whatever that you get it in a restaurant, but that menu you will get it in a small curry point place. Okay, since we are talking about curry point, some people think what is this curry point, right? So the curry point, you all understand by the time we will sell curries separately. It is very famous in Hyderabad, very few part of Andhra, but not everywhere in India. But all of us, we need curries, not only in Andhra or Tamil Nadu or India. Even as a mariner, when I go to abroad, the first thing we look for Indian food, Indian curry, right? When we travel abroad, the first thing we think of what is the Indian food that we can take it abroad. Because we are going to stay for 10 days or 1 month or 1 year, doesn't matter. We will still preserve some food like a pickle or whatever. We still carry some curries or homemade masalas to abroad, right? So this demand is there globally, not only here. But like I said, the demand is huge, but why there is not much curry points or similar to this model is not available means the margin is less. Like in my place, if I sell a sabji or a vegetable starters, people used to sell gobi 65 or a paneer fry or mushroom Manchurian, like this vegetable, they sell it in a restaurant. They don't sell a brinjal fry, they don't sell a, what lady's finger fry or a cabbage fry separately, because that you cannot charge for high amount. This is a common man food at home. Every day they make a sambar or some chicken curry or fish curry. We will have a potato fry. We will have a spinach masala. We will have some chicken masala. But these things they are not selling separately, because they sell spinach masala as a palak paneer. They sell brinjal fry as a bengan bharta. They sell what do you call ladies finger as a bindi masala, so that they charge you 200, 300 rupees, not 30, 40 rupees, right? So here we charge 30, 40 or 50 rupees for 2%, the same starters, and that will be directly benefit to our customer. So my idea is to keep a small investment and to go directly to the customer. So even if they buy through Swiggy and Zomato, we have nothing to lose, and they also have a big difference comparing to other outlet. Let's imagine a butter chicken masala that you are having it in a restaurant. The non price is 50, 70, 60 rupees, but the butter chicken masala starts from 250 to 350, 500 rupees, right? So in our place, we sell a butter chicken masala, let's say for 180 rupees, because I am not invest. Yeah,
Alvin, sorry to interrupt. I'm really sorry.
no problem.
If we can proceed with our presentation, it will be good to understand even more, I think. So, attendees are there. So, shall we
Uh-huh.
start with the presentation if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure. Let
Yeah.
me.
Thank you so much. Because
Oh,
if we present with the presentation, it will be good to understand even more.
mhm. I
Thank
will.
you.
I have to open with the share one, right?
Yeah.
Share screen. Kaushalya, can you see my screen?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay. You can see
Ye-
them.
Yes, we can able to see your screen now.
Okay. So I'll go through a small presentation about Hotel Karisoro franchisee thing. So like we discussed, this is
No,
a
we have the
famous.
other one, I guess.
But we can have a
Kausalya.
brand deck. Yes, Amit. Sorry, Bharat. We can have a brand deck.
Yeah. No, 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 not this one.
Strategy one.
Yep.
Is there, but he wanted to connect with the brand. That's why he wanted to connect with me so that he'll get a, like, you are from Pan India. I know
Yeah,
that,
you
but
can put it in the full screen mode.
more like information from your side also. That's why. Yeah, so 4:30 will be fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
Perfect.
I'll
Yeah.
call you before.
So we will go through the presentation. Okay. So this is founded on 11th of March 2015, and the business model is a takeaway outlet. Now we are expanding as a cloud kitchen, so that from one kitchen we can have a multi-unit takeaway outlets. So we concept is we focus on a pocket friendly and South Indian cuisine, offering varieties of curries and rice. And when we talk about South Indian cuisine, we also not just stick to South Indian cuisine. In case if we want to change the cuisine, depends on the investor's area of interest, we can do that as well. So let's say if we have an investor from North India and we wanted to do it in North India or some other part of India, we can change the menu also. And goes with a presence. We have 2 outlets in Puducherry, but we also starting 2 more outlets. On 31st, we are starting a 3rd outlet, and Feb 6th, we are starting another outlet. So we will have 4 outlets in Puducherry and 1 outlet in Chennai that will be operating from February. So on Feb, we will have 5 outlets, 4 in 4 in Pondicherry, 1 in Chennai. So the expansion model is a centralized kitchen model with multiple takeaway outlets, ensuring consistent quality and fastest delivery. So dine-in options, this is available based on the investor interest, depends on his investment budget. So we can do that as well. Like in Chennai, we have a takeaway and also dine-in. In Pondicherry also, we have a dine-in and takeaway both. So mission to provide budget-friendly, delicious curries that cater to the everyday needs of the customers, and vision we can expand across India and abroad as well. So like I introduced myself, I'm a former merchant navy officer with a nautical science, and also I have done a LLB in Dr. Ambedkar Global Law Institute from Tirupati. So with over 12 years of experience at sea and passion for business, I have I know very good demand of curries all over India and wherever Indians are there. So we wanted to have a high quality curries available at affordable price. So that is our aim. And we have made this concept, and it's working profitable in 10 years at Pondicherry. So if you see our strength, it's a cost effective model. We have wide range of menu, not just stick to vegetarian or non-vegetarian. We equally have both. So customizable meals. So the meals can be customized, depends on the customers. Like when you order a meal from a restaurant, they give you a set of curries or starters that you cannot change most of the time. You order a veg meal or non-veg meal, that will come with a combo, right? Here you can customize your combo. And affordable pricing for the customers. Established presence in Pondicherry and Chennai, and cloud kitchen model is operating well here. If you talk about our weakness, it's limited brand awareness. We have a very good expansion in Pondicherry. Right now, we are expanding to Chennai, and also we are focusing on Coimbatore and Bangalore presently. So we wanted to take it across all the places. Dependence on takeaway model. Yes. So this is takeaway model dependence. In future, if you have a space or if you have a requirement or demand, you can make it as a dine-in model. So limited dine-in option. Yes, I wanted to reduce your investment. So I wanted to have a limited dine-in options. Operational challenges. Okay, this I won't say a weakness because we have a model like yeah. So we have a model like your operations will be borne by us. We will do the operation. You just need to do the sales. So threat, intense competition. Right now, I would say there is not much competition. Like there are a lot of South Indian restaurants, lot of well-doing restaurants, but they are not in this model. Except in Hyderabad, this is not well established in any other part of India. So there is a competition in future, but not right now. And market saturation, yes, it will happen, but not right now. Changing consumer preference, yes. Consumer, they will keep on changing their preferences, but when we give an affordable quality food, we will be in demand. Supply chain issues, okay, this part our company will take over. And franchise expansion is an opportunity. So increasing demand for budget-friendly meals is there always, and health conscious is a very big trend now. Partnership with delivery services, Swiggy, Zomato, and the local delivery partners also on the cities that we are operating, we can collaborate. Dine-in concept expansion is available. Okay. Why yes? So affordable pricing, like I said, we are starting the meal from just 30 rupees. So if you buy a curry, it starts from 30 rupees. This pricing will change, depends on your city to city. If you are having a tier 2 city, we can also reduce to 20, 25 rupees. If you have a tier 1 city, this can go up to 30 to 40 rupees. So depends on your investment, depends on the market value, we can do this menu pricing. And customizable meal combos. So people can choose what they want to eat and they can pay only for what they are choosing. Comprehensive menu includes a wide varieties of curries, vegetables, starters, not only veg and also non-veg, most preferably seafood items. So convenient takeaway concept. So from one centralized kitchen, you can have a multiple takeaway outlets, reducing the operational cost and allowing for lower menu prices, which means when our operational costs are less, of course, we can reduce our margin, so the menu price will be reducing. So consistency in quality, the high quality, authentic South Indian flavors with every order, ensuring customer satisfaction. So flexibility, we both do traditional South Indian combos and freedom to pick individual dishes for a tailored experience. So people can choose their food. So industry's landscape, if you see, okay. I'm not going through so deeply into it. You can see we have a very good demand in our food industries. It is keep on growing and it is never going to drop. So strong demand in metro, tier 1, 2, 3 cities for a food. So average household spending on eating out increased from 2,500 to 5,400. This is the statistics. And you can see QSR and CDR are double growth is there. This is similar to QSR model. So everything, all food is ready at one time. We will not have a standby master. They will cook at one time and they will go for rest. So we will not consume so much of gas or electricity or manpower. They all work in a certain time and they go for rest. So we produce bulk, we split into different places, we generate revenue from multiple places. So 70 to 75% of Indian population non-vegetarian, primarily in South and East zone. So we have a huge demand for non-vegetarian and also I would say for vegetarian as well. So you can see here the cafe model, tier 2, tier 3 cities are emerging because tier 1 cities are already full. So tier 2, tier 3 cities are emerging fast. So you can also reach out all the urban areas and as well rural customers also, because this model will be suitable for all the areas, not only to tier 1 cities, including tier 2, tier 3 cities. So we can see the market here. So food and beverage market is, you can see the QSR market is about 46%. So when I say it's a QSR brand, we can see how is this QSR one? We are not having a burger or pizza or anything, but this is also similar QSR because we are producing food at one place. We are selling it in multiple places. And in our place, we are not producing anything. We are also doing any cleaning or cooking or anything. We just sell it here. So this is like a QSR model. So when people are coming, there will be a two outlet. One is vegetarian, one is non-vegetarian counter. So the veg people goes to vegetarian counter and non-vegetarian people can go both the way. So every food is ready. So they can choose what they want to eat. They can have a taste. They can try and they can buy. So this all will take only few minutes. So when they come here, they don't need to see our menu. They see the entire food. They are not seeing a menu, they are seeing the entire food. Like a bakery, you go, you see a cake, you see some sweets. So you wanted to buy, you can choose the quantity and buy. Similar model here. So you can see the QSR contribution is the highest one. So here also, we will have a very quick selling model. So people comes to our restaurant, they won't wait for more than 2 minutes. When they come, they see it in our counter, what they are going to buy. So they choose and within 2 minutes, we can pack and building and they will leave it in 5 minutes. So it also goes for Swiggy and Zomato orders. When you order it in Swiggy and Zomato, the other restaurants, they give you preparation time for 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Here we give maximum 5 minutes. By the time the food is ready and we can deliver faster. So evolving Indian dinner. So we can see our market and our population and our urbanization, everything is increasing, right? So people are evolving about our food market. So for sure, lunch and dinner, we are not talking about breakfast. I'm not stopping people to invest in a breakfast. Once you have a model, if you want to have a breakfast, we can also support you with the breakfast, but our preference is lunch and dinner. So that will be convenient for our operations, and that is where you get more business. Okay, so we can see the market drivers. Okay. So we have a lot of online food delivery platforms. Leading ones are Swiggy and Zomato, and also local one. We also give you support with the social media and government policies, everything we can utilize. And rising of tourism and hospitality is there, depends on the area that we are investing. Like in Pondicherry, we have a very good tourism. Okay. So here we are talking about our franchisee approach. So we know this, we have two model, which is called FOCO and FOFO. So franchisee owned, franchisee operated is a FOFO model, which means the franchisee who is investing, they will be the one doing the investment. They are the one owner. They will be the one in charge of operations and revenue expenses. But we will guide you properly so that you will not have any challenges in doing this operation. But if you have a challenge in running this thing, you can always choose a FOCO model, which is franchisee owned and company operated model. In that way, the company will do the kitchen. We will produce the food. We will supply the food to you. If you want, we can do the sales part also. So depends on your interest. You can choose FOFO or FOCO model. Okay. So phase one, we wanted to roll out in south part of India, and our focused area is Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore, and Madurai, and other part of the Tamil Nadu and Andhra, Karnataka. Of course, Kerala also, but our first focus on phase one in south of India. Second focus is on phase two all over India, rest part of India. And simultaneously, we wanted to take it abroad as well, especially Europe and Arab countries, Singapore, Malaysia, and US as well. Okay. When we talk about South, we wanted to try out in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mangalore, Mysore, Chennai, Coimbatore, Habali. We have a strong inquiries in Bangalore, Chennai, Coimbatore, and also Madurai. Very soon we will enter to Mangalore and Mysore as well. And west part, our interest is Mumbai, Pune, Ahmedabad, and also Delhi. So slowly we can expand all over India, including Kolkata as well. So our proposed model is a FOFO model. That investment for is 5 to 7 lakhs. So when we talk about this 5 to 7 lakhs, the model is only takeaway. You don't need a kitchen here. The store size just need to be 100 to 200 square feet, and the franchisee fees is just 2 lakhs, and you don't have a royalty for lifetime. And setting up cost is 3 to 5 lakhs. So payback period 10 to 12 months. Store setup support by the brand. So here, when we are talking about takeaway model, you get a 100 to 200 square feet shop. Your investment is less than 8 lakhs. So we provide food to you for 5 years. So you are not worried about the masters. You are not worried about the kitchen. You don't need to worry about the manpower. You just need to do the sales at your counter. For that, you need minimum 2 to 3 staff. That manpower also we can support and we can train them as well. They are unskilled labor, so you can replace them anytime. There won't be any challenge to finding different persons for their role. Let's go about the second model. This is with the with the kitchen. And this one is a takeaway with the kitchen, which means you will have your own kitchen. So the first model, when I said without kitchen, for that I need to have at least 3 to 4 investors in your city, or you need to invest at least 3 to 4 outlets so that we can put a centralized kitchen in your place. So we can support your food every day. But the second model, if you are only one investor or you want to invest in a kitchen and you can have a multiple outlet, then you can go for the second model. This one with a kitchen. It will have a minimum cost of 12 to 14 lakhs for the kitchen and the model. The franchisee fees is 3 lakhs, including kitchen setting up. The store size, we need minimum 500 to 700 square feet. Setting up cost 9 to 10 lakhs. Payback period around 8 months. Store setup support by the brand. So only difference is from takeaway and the next model is takeaway model is just a selling place, and the next model is a selling plus production kitchen place. So the people who don't have a budget of more than 8 to 10 lakhs, they can simply go for takeaway model. But also, if you have more budget, you doesn't want to go for a kitchen so that you don't need to worry about kitchen. The company will take over kitchen. You can put as many numbers of outlets that you want to invest. You can have a 3 to 4 outlets without kitchen. Then the company will invest on the kitchen, and we will produce the food. We will make the food. We will deliver to your doorstep. So franchisee obligation, protection of brand IP and trademarks. So we have trademark registers, logos, brand names, everything, and product offerings. We agree to offer only the selected products, services approved by Karisoro and menu. So we will fix your menu and depends on the city, because when we are talking about selling different curries, the curry in Chennai fish curry, the taste is different. Kanyakumari, the taste is different, and different part of India, the curry tastes are different. Some place they need a different varieties of curries or starters. So depends on your place. We will fix the menu, discussing with you. We will finalize, and we will go with the local market price, and we will adjust the price accordingly. So for sure, the customer will get the better price comparing to the other restaurant, because we are not going to invest the same amount as the other restaurant have invested. So the legal compliances here, franchisee to acquire all the local licenses and fulfill a legal and business compliances. We will guide you to get all the licenses. We will support to achieve all the legal formalities here. Marketing and branding. So we do the support to do the proper marketing and branding advertisements to your outlet specifically. Reporting and submission. So consistent and time-bound reporting, and franchisee is required to keep business records according to Karisoro specifications from time to time. Since we are supplying food to you, if you are going only a takeaway model, that is a kitchenless model, then we need to have a more clear accounting. For that, we will give you a specifications, what food that you are purchasing from us and at what quantity, and that accounts we will maintain properly. That record should be maintained. So franchisee fees needs to pay one-time non-refundable fee to Karisoro as per the franchisee agreement. Okay. So ideal partner profile, your entrepreneur wanting to have their own business, need partner to have perseverance and passions to handle operations. So what we are looking is, we wanted to have our new partners to invest in a right place and correct amount, not a very big amount. And I want them to understand our model, raise as much as queries you have, so that you are well aware before you enter the model itself. So whoever has whatever questions you have, you can shoot at me. We will discuss, we will enlighten your doubts, and we will also understand where is the gap so that we can fulfill that one. So prior experience in food industries, always welcome. Individuals from big business houses having strong sufficient funds for multiple units. Like I said, if you want to have a multiple units and doesn't want to have a big operation challenge, give the operation challenge to us. We will do the operation. You just need to put multiple units. So we will do the operation from our side. So we also have a master franchisee models. So you can choose a particular city. So we can get as many as investors in your place, and you can have a multiple unit under your control. So partners passionate about the food industry, sweets, bakeries, are welcome. Partner having significant reputation in the market through existing business in diverse industries. So when we talk about diverse industries, you can have a different industries experience, but also you want to invest here. you can invest because you don't need to spend so much time on this one. We can help you out. So individuals with sufficient financial bandwidth and local market connect with ability to handle large areas. Partners having own real estate group or large property portfolio. So key support function for pre-opening, architecture and design by the brand, and store setup done by the brand, product and sales training, consistent product supplies, and POS software and virtual CRM. So all the setup support and functioning support will be done from the company. Post opening also comprehensive staff training, new product development, better product margins, social media marketing by the brand events and sponsorship, celebrity endorsements. So we always have a media support. We will do the brand, visibility, whatever discounts, sponsorships, and celebrity endorsements, everything we will look into it and we will do the needful for that. So reasons to partner with us, strong and eye-catchy brand name. South, when you come to South India, or you know this very well, Karisoru is a very catchy name here. Of course, my idea is to have Karisoru. Curry is obviously it's a gravy curry, and Soru is rice in Tamil. So I want to mean that for Indians, we need a rice and a curry a day. Without rice and curry, I cannot run a day. So for most of us, that is the thing, right? So that is why I wanted to have a curry plus soru, which is curry soru. And also curry soru means a very good North Indian, non-veg meal in Tamil. When you talk about curry soru, it's a directly means a non-veg meal. So it's a Tanglish word, half Tamil and half English. So curry plus rice, you can take it as a curry soru, or curry soru means a non-veg meal. So when you hear a curry soru, the word itself, we feel, okay, it's going to be a very good meal today. So that's an eye-catchy word here. Low investment and high returns, scalable franchisee model, flexibility in operations, fastest payback franchisee, and customer-centric policies and highest customer satisfaction. This is very important because most of my menu and the operations is based on customer satisfaction. So like I'm thinking from the customer point of view, from where the customer are losing money, and also they have a huge demand in food. That they going to a hotel for one person spending 100, 200, 500 rupees is a huge amount, and it is keep on increasing, and it will be keep on increasing. So splitting the food and selling accurately what they want, that will satisfy the customer. So successfully and profitably running stores in Pondicherry, IT and marketing operational support, training, learning and development support, full legal and licensing setup, easy exit procedure. So these are the reasons to partner with us, not just with that. So the terms and conditions for the franchisee. So franchisee cannot enter into competitive business in the same segment in our contract period, which is usually 5 years. So territorial rights granted by Karisoro are non-exclusive in nature. The franchisee will operate after securing all the required licenses only. We will guide you and help you with the licenses. The franchisee has to ensure the staff is well trained, polite, and courteous to the customers. So we want to have a people who is not skilled person, but also well-mannered person, right? So we will train them politely so they know how to do it. Franchisee cannot hire staff from other Karisoru stores and verticals. The franchisee cannot offer discount beyond the stipulated percentage defined by the Karisoru. If you need to have a boost up in your business, please reach out to us. We will do the necessary so that your business will be increasing. And the franchisee will correctly and completely report all the sales. The franchisee will ensure that all payments are collected and documented against receipts. Franchisee has to follow store upkeep, maintenance, staffing, and standards of store operation. We will have a guideline, so it won't be a difficult to do the maintenance, staffing, and standard. So we will help you with that one. A franchisee will be liable to pay income tax in India. 3 months of setup period from the date of signing agreement by both the parties. So in case you wanted to exit in future, we need to have a 3 months notice period. Same, it goes to you as well. In case we find something is not well, we will report to you. We will try to fix the issue. That is the first priority, and then we will do the rest. The franchisee agreement will be applicable for a period of 5 years. A renewal of franchisee agreement will be as per mutual consent of Karizoro and the franchisee. So after 5 years, you can always renew your agreement. We will be glad to continue with you. And that time, you don't need to pay the same franchisee fees. That will be minimum 50% less. But we will discuss at that point of signing up the next one. So thank you, gentlemen, and people who join us. This is a small brief. Hope you have something to
Thank
ask
you so
me.
much. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Alvin, for all the. I mean, it was a wonderful. I mean, the presentation. Probably you left nothing at all, to be discussed. Right. We really appreciate you. You covered everything, almost everything. And of course, I mean, this can. I mean, the South Indian food is very, good in demand, and specifically in the northern part of India.
Yeah.
Right. Although, I mean, the product. I mean, the cuisine that you have, you probably may be having it every day. But for me, I mean, staying in North is a kind of weekly dinner or the afternoon meal with family, right? So that is what it is for me. I mean, you may be eating dosa and idli every day, but for me, it is once in a week, right? And that
Yes.
too with the family outings. So that is how we take it. And I guess, I mean, if anyone from North or part of India, in case if you would like to go for this brand, that will really be amazing. I mean, the kind of support, the kind of, I mean, you just have few questions. I know that, your passion for your brand. So what would be your, how would you ensure that the quality or the taste, the authentic taste is remained be there in North, in case if anyone go for your brand?
Yeah. So when we talk about taking the food to other part of India outside Pondicherry. In Pondicherry, I have my kitchen, right? So we maintain our food quality and authentic
Absolutely.
taste and
Yeah.
everything. So when we take it to Coimbatore, Chennai, or north part of India, Delhi, Pune, we have a strong demand for South Indian cuisine also. But
True.
like I said, we not just only stick to our South Indian cuisine. Of course, our strength is South Indian cuisine. But when we come to North India, I don't want to focus simply to South Indian cuisine. We wanted to focus all the cuisine which is possible to include, so that my idea is to sell the food at affordable price without compromising on the quality, because I'm not investing a lot, so that I don't need to charge more from the customer. That is the first thing. Okay. Because nowadays people are eating a lot from Swiggy and Zomato, right? But they are getting the same price for takeaway and dining. Correct?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you go to a restaurant with your family, you spend 1,000 rupees a meal, which is fine because you are enjoying their ambience. There are people to serve you everything. But when you get it at your workplace on a Swiggy Zomato, why should you spend that much money? That is my
True.
question. Yeah.
True.
Since they have invested, they are charging that much because they don't have a choice. I have a choice, so I'm offering at better price. So nothing will be compromised on the quality or the quantity and also the taste. So when we take it to other part of India, I'll make sure I have the right team. So we train them well, since we have more than 10 years of experience at hotel industries. So we train them well. And let's say I'm talking about North Indian cuisine and other things also. Okay. So when we are talking about North Indian cuisine or adding few local food into your place, right? That time I need a support of the local master who knows that food and everything. We will find the right person. We will include them also in our team, and we will do some trial session, and we'll make sure that taste is good and the quality is better. Then only we will do the service to the people.
True. True. Perfect.
Yeah.
Right. I would also request our key account manager Kaushalya, in case if you could also share your number in the chat box. Um, in case if anyone would like to get in touch with Albin, and then you can have a tri-party meet further. Yeah. So, all right. So I think that's it for the day. Thanks so much, Alvin, for the detailed presentation. Right. I really appreciate the way you presented each and everything in very detailed manner, right? In case if anyone would like to have more detailed discussion about the the financials or the planning or the support that you would be getting, in case if you go for the franchise business, then it is better to have a very close discussion with Albin, Kaushalya, and you yourself. So that will be the best idea. Um, so that's it for the day. I mean, before we
One
close,
last thing.
yeah,
I just
Albin.
wanted to register again. We have this kitchenless model, which is the
Mhm.
most significant and also profitable and less stress model. So I want
True.
to highlight this model at the end of this conversation.
Mhm.
So let's say in Mumbai or Delhi or Hyderabad, Bangalore, whatever cities you are there, you wanted to invest in food and beverage industries and also in a curry point like Curry Soru. We will do the operations. We will do the kitchen. We will manage the chef. We will buy the provisions. We will produce the food. We will deliver at your place. You just need to do the sales part. And we also do support for manpower and training for the sales thing. So this will reduce the entire problem to run a restaurant. To run a restaurant, the biggest problem is the investment, and the next problem is the manpower, and also you depend on a skilled persons, right?
True.
We eliminate all these things, so you can blindly go for a takeaway model, and also you can leave the kitchen part to us. So all we need is few outlets in your city so that we can have a centralized kitchen. So if you are interested in one outlet, let us just know that you are interested in one outlet, two outlet, or three outlet. So we reach the number of outlets, two, three, or four. Then we can start the centralized kitchen and do the operations immediately.
Perfect. I really appreciate the way, I mean, you are offering your support to all the franchisee, eliminating all the obstacles, usually what you get in
Yes.
F&B business kind of thing, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the best part. And that is all, because of your learning for last 10 years, right? Whatever obstacle you faced in past 10 years, you
Mhm.
don't want to face the same challenges to any, franchisee of yours. So
Exactly.
that's the
Yeah.
best part. Yeah. All right. So that's it. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us and staying with us for almost 50 minutes. We really appreciate you all. In case if anyone would like to get in touch with us, you can either contact our hotline number. I already have shared this number in the chat box. You can note it down, 9717683838. Or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Kaushalya, I would also request you to please, share your number in the chat box so that in case if anyone would like to talk to us or
Sure,
talk to
sure.
Alvin,
I'll
then we
put my
have
number
a
in the chat box.
sure done. So yeah, so that's it for the day, guys. Tomorrow we will again come up with a new brand and we'll explore the new business opportunity. Till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very
Alvin.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.